Hi, this is Darren from Property Prosperity. Today I thought I would talk a little bit about building and shopping around between the builders and trying to get the best deal. I talk to a lot of people that shop around between builders and they're out trying to get the best price per square meter, and I just thought I'd have a bit of chat to you today and explain why that's probably not the best thing you're trying to look for. Because understanding that price per square meter is the average over the whole house. So the thing to understand though is the house doesn't cost the same price per square meter for different parts of the house. So imagine like a bathroom relative to a garage. So a bathroom's got tiling and it's got plumbing, it's got things like, sinks and a whole pile of different tapware and a whole pile of different things, which is going to be a lot more expensive than if we're building a garage, which is basically just a slab and a roof and a bit of lining around a bit of gyprock around the outside. So even though a garage is a lot bigger than what a bathroom is going to cost a lot more per square meter than what a garage would work out in. So the reason why that's important to try and understand is the way it works is as a house gets bigger, the price per square meter actually gets cheaper. That's because, let's imagine we've got a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house with a single garage, and yet we turn it from a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom with single garage to a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom with a double garage. So if we look at that, the house is quite a bit bigger. It's going to be 3 meters by 6 meters. That's what a garage is. So that's about 18 square meters bigger. But relative wise, the house is going to be per square meter. It's going to be cheaper because the extra cost for that extra garage relative to if we were to go from 1 bathroom to 2 bathrooms. Or from 2 bathrooms to 3 bathrooms, even though it's a relatively smaller area, it's going to cost us a huge amount more money. So what that means is, as houses get bigger and bigger, it's just a lot more living areas and a lot more garaging, and the actual things which are the most expensive, like the kitchen and the bathrooms, they're generally about the same. You're not going to have many more kitchens in a house, and you're not necessarily going to have many more bathrooms. You get 1 or 2 bathrooms. You're not going to get 3 or 4 bathrooms in a house generally. So you'll find that as a house gets bigger, it's just more the living areas which get bigger, which the price per square meter starts to come down. Likewise too, you add an al fresco, which is even cheaper again, because it doesn't have the bricks around the outside. So again, the price square meter is going to come down on the price of the house. So quite often I talk to people and they say, hey, well, this seems a bit more expensive than, other builders' quotes I've had. So what I'd be saying to people is really what you should be doing is firstly making sure you're comparing the same plans, because obviously if the house is bigger or smaller, that's going to have an effect on what the price per square meter of the house is. As a house gets smaller, the price per square meter gets more expensive because it's the same number of bathrooms and same number of kitchen, but less living area. As the house gets bigger, the price is going to get cheaper per square meter because, again, it's the same number of kitchens and bathrooms but more living areas. So that's the first thing. So make sure when you're comparing pricing with builders that you're comparing the same plan, because that's the first thing to start out with. And the second thing is, what is it actually including? What am I getting? What's the quality of the tapware? And, what's the quality of the doorknobs? And what's the quality of the, the bathroom? Is it, is it going to have a, stone bench top, or is it going to be just a laminate bench top? And if you're looking into your kitchen, is what sort of oven am I getting in the house? So that's the second thing. The third thing you want to think about is what's actually included. So not just the quality and what the plans are, but what am I actually getting? So, are they including the stuff to finish off the house, all the landscaping, all the carpet, all the, things like driveways and stormwater and retaining wall and fencing and all that sort of stuff. So, and if the actual size of the house is staying the same, but they're adding, flooring and air conditioning and carpets and driveways and stormwater and retaining walls, then the price per square meter is going to go up significantly, even though the actual size of the house is staying the same. So that's why I suggest to people is basically, firstly, you got to think about making sure when you're comparing pricing, you're quoting the same plan. Secondly, what's the quality of what I'm getting? And then thirdly, what I'm actually getting in the house. So that's generally why I say to people, just don't really worry about price per square meter. I'd more focus on just getting some quotes on what you're actually expecting to get, and then compare that pricing. If you're comparing apples with apples and one's cheaper than the other, you're getting a good deal, and just disregard the whole price per square meter thing. So hopefully that's made a bit of sense to everybody, and hopefully they're going to get some use out of that. And hopefully when you're out wheeling and dealing with builders, then you're going to know whether you're getting the best price overall rather than the best price per square meter, which hopefully you understand now is a bit irrelevant. So if you find out if you've been interested in what I said, then you found it's interesting, then click on the like button. If you think if you haven't liked it, then click on the like button anyway, because I'd really appreciate it. And if you've got a question you'd like me to answer in the future, then click on the comment button, and I'm happy to answer any other future questions you have. If you've got someone you know that's out shopping around with builders and trying to get the best deal, then maybe click on the share button. They might find it interesting and they might get some use out of it. Thanks again. Like I said, yeah, happy to answer any questions you have in the future, and I look forward to talking to you next time. Thanks, guys.